Hello friends, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am creating a layout using my Creative Scrapbook December main kit, and it features simple stories all wrapped up collection. There's pieces of that, pattern papers, stickers, chipboard, and die cuts. And that's what I'll be working with for my first layout. And so to begin, I'm just cutting down the paper. The tree went down to measure 8.5 by 11, and then the second paper I'm cutting down to measure 7.5 by 10. That way when I mount it to the center, there's a nice border around the layout. And then I'm going to cut this piece down as well. I'm not sure that I am going to do this. I like the paper, but I don't feel like it's going to work. And then when I flip that over, I'm like, I kind of like this side better. So I'm going to go ahead and go with this. It's brighter, and I like it. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this down. And then I have my photos. These are 3x4 photos. I'm going to go ahead and put this down, the scrap paper. I love the trees, it's fun. And then I'm going to cut this down, this is just scrap that I had, and put that on the side there. And that's just a leftover scrap piece I had from a previous layout I did with the main kit. And you'll see that in the next video. And I'm going to go ahead and match the 3x4 photos on the scrap pattern papers that I have. Keep your scrap because they come in handy. And I'm going to go ahead and mount this one on this pattern paper and then cut this out. And this is such a simple, quick and easy layout. It came together in 20 minutes, and I'm just going through and just making it look as easy as possible. I'm going to cut the tag out of the tag cut apart sheet and put that right at the top there behind the photo. And then I'm going to add some string just to make it more fun. And then cut that down as well. And then I'm just placing the photos down to get an idea of what I want to do here. And looking through the stickers, I love the lights. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this down a little bit and add it there. And then on the bottom, to kind of pull those two photos together. And then again, I'm not mounting anything down until I have an idea of what I'm doing. And then I love this tree. And I decided I'm going to cut this out. And then I'm going to pop it on the layout using foam strips for dimension and just use it as a big die cut embellishment. Just to fill in that space at the bottom. And now I'm going to go ahead and put down the photos since I know what I want to do with the design. And then put this down here. Add some foam strips here. Super simple. And now I'm going to look through. I love the chipboard houses. I wanted to use them, but they didn't really work well with this layout. Maybe another one. But I do like the holly chipboard, and I just stuck that right on the tree. The candy canes are cute, but I couldn't get them to work. Maybe I'll come back to that. And then I'm looking for a title. I like the Old Joy, but it didn't seem to look right anywhere I put that. So I'm just going through the embellishments to get an idea of what I want to do. The presents I like, but I want to add another tree up there too, because the trees are super fun. So I'm just going to tuck that behind here. And then I'm going to add some presents behind there. And I'm just building layers to make this pop. And then I'm just looking through. I love the car with the tree. I will have to use it on another layout. And then the Santa is cute. I mean, there's so many beautiful die cuts in this collection. And so I'm just going through one at a time to just see what will work and moving them around the layout to see if they're too big or whatever. And then I like the present here. I'm going to cut that down just a little bit, and I'm going to tuck it right in here just to create some more layers. And the little cocoa mug is really fun. I'm going to use that as well, but I'm not going to put it down yet because I'm still working on the placement of all the embellishments. And so I'm still looking for a title. and I still haven't been able to find one. But I think I'm going to go with the jolly at the top there and just be done with that. I'm going to add another present at the bottom here, and then I'm going to add the cocoa mug, and that looks really good. I like that. Look how simple this came together. I'm going to add some foam squares here to pop up that jolly sentiment, and then I'm going to add the little star. I'm just going to glue it to the mug, and that's it. 20 minutes, done. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're interested in this month's kit, I'll include the link to the kit in the description. Take care, and happy holidays.